My name is Alan Connell. I'm Irish. I've been an official in the Parliament for 8 or 9 years now, and before that I spent 7 or 8 years in the European Commission.
Can you tell me what you're doing here in DigiTech?
I work as either an application responsible for applications which are currently in maintenance, or also I'm the project manager for newly developed applications.
And what does your service do exactly? Can you tell me more about that?
I work for the EVOPARL service, the Evolution of Parliamentary Services. Our service is responsible for the maintenance and development of a large portfolio of applications inside the Evolution unit in DigiTech.
So what major projects are you busy with at the moment?
I'm busy with a number of different things at the moment. The most urgent one is to modify an old application called QP, which stands for Question Parlementaire. With the new rules of procedure that the MEPs voted into place at the beginning of this year, we need to make a major change to a very, very old application. And this is keeping us very, very busy. Also, I'm trying to launch a new application called MCM, which stands for Mission Crisis Management, which will be used for the crisis cell to help and monitor people who are on mission in case there's an emergency.
Can you describe a typical day of your life here in the European Parliament?
Because there is no typical day. Every day in this job is different. For example, this morning I've been relatively quiet. I've just been going through emails and looking at some documents that I received that need my approval. Other days last week I'm in meetings the whole day. Other times it's running around trying to put out fires. Crises happen and just trying to find a solution.
And could you describe a typical day of your life outside the European Parliament?
A typical day outside the Parliament, again, it's no 2 days are the same. My wife and I, we have a 5-year-old girl who's nearly 6, and she keeps us on our toes.
What do you love most about your job?
The thing I love most about my job, I think, would be the variety of things that I do, and also my colleagues. I work with a great team of people.
And can you share with us a funny story from your work?
No, not really. It's a deadly serious job that I do, and there's no room for laughing or joking. But seriously though, there have been some moments that have been very, very funny. One that I can think of was 5 or 6 years ago, I was launching a system called TRBO, which stands for Transparency Register Back Office, which is used by the accreditation unit to let MEPs in or not and make sure that they're signed up properly to the rules of procedure and so on. Before it was launched, I was giving a demonstration to the Vice President responsible for informatics. And I was giving a demo, and I had picked a random selection of organizations, and I had made up people's names attached to those organizations. But as it turned out, every single organization I picked came from her constituency. Mm-hmm. And she was trying to think that I was buttering her up, that I was exaggerating things a little bit, but in actual fact it was completely coincidence. My director was also in the meeting, and he found it somewhat amusing as well at the time.